why the Niners should trade Mike McGlinchey now. My plan is to leverage Bosa into 3 players, one of them being Penei Sewell, re-sign Trent Williams, get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo so you can afford Trent Williams and say Alex Mack. But as you notice, I don't want Mike McGlinchey at guard. I don't want him on the team. I want value for him. I want to trade him. And I think he may still have value. He was a top 10 pick. He was a 9th pick. He's an excellent run blocker. He had a good season a couple of years ago. Some teams may feel that they can do something with him. And just like with Jimmy Garoppolo and Nick Bosa, am I going to wait around for Mike McGlinchey to maybe rehabilitate his trade value? No, because what's more likely going to happen is he's going to continue down the downward slide that is his career trajectory, and you're going to get less for him. If you trade him next year, that's right when his rookie salary is done. And you either are trading a guy that you just picked up his 5th-year option, and now you're paying him what? 11, 12, 13, 14 million, something crazy for some guy who can't pass protect, is an old school run block only right tackle. No, you missed your chance. You trade him now to a team that says, you know what? He was a ninth pick in the draft. We gave him a high grade. Maybe he's a better fit on my system. Maybe we can work with him, get him in our training staff. Give him 1 year. Trade a 3rd-round pick for him. Give him 1 year on my team. If he doesn't work out, I'll let him walk, get a 3rd-round comp pick. I'm talking, the Patriots do stuff like that. If you trade Jimmy Garoppolo, the Patriots say, hey, we got to take Mike McGlinchey too. You don't need Mike McGlinchey anymore if you have Sewell and Trent Williams. Forget Mike McGlinchey. Trade him now. Get a pick for him. Do it now before you bench him for Penei Sewell or before he has another abysmal season. Again, here's why Mike McGlinchey needs to go. He can't pass protect. He's just a run blocker. And that was cool in 2019 because the Niners had to lead the whole season. But you never have a season like that. You usually have to, come from behind here and there, especially to win a Super Bowl. You're not just going to lead the entire 19-game schedule, 20-game schedule. The Niners almost did in 2019, but when it was time in the 4th quarter to actually drop back and throw, which they did all the 4th quarter, it wasn't just Jimmy who stunk. It was all those offensive linemen. And you saw it this year. McGlinchey regressed. He lost weight when they were trying to come back at the end of the Eagles game when C.J. Beathard was playing well. Nope, Mike McGlinchey shut that down. If ever the Niners find themselves in a position where they have to throw and the defense knows it, he's a mark. Sorry. In today's NFL, you need 2 left tackles because so much of your game is one running back in the backfield, 4 guys out wide, no tight end in close, two offensive tackles on islands, 2 of them. You need 2 left tackles. And the fact that the Niners were never comfortable moving Mike McGlinchey to the left side, when Joe Staley got hurt and they put Justice School out there or Daniel Brunskill and not Mike McGlinchey, that tells you everything you need to know about Mike McGlinchey. The fact that they trusted Brunskill and School to play on the blind side, but not McGlinchey. If you can't play on the blind side, you can't play right tackle in the NFL these days. There is no difference. So McGlinchey, you got to go. You gots to go. Trade him now. Okay. One more thing. Hold on. Hopes on Jalen Hurd. Opinion on picking up a wide receiver free agent like Allen Robinson, T.Y. Hilton, or O-line like Brandon Scherf. Heard Gurley might come. Jalen Hurd, yeah, he'd be great if he could come back, but I'm not counting on that. I like the idea of trading up for Devontae Smith with the trade capital you got from trading back from number 2. Trade Bosa for number 2. Trade back for number 5 or number 4. And then with the picks you got for that trade back, trade up from 12 to 5, take Devontae Smith and create an all-star team on offense. I like that better than giving big money to some wide receiver who's torn an ACL or torn an Achilles or is 30, something like that. So, yeah, Jalen Hurd, if he comes back, great. But no, I like Devontae Smith. If you're going to address the wide receiver position, get someone who's really good. Because if you get Devontae Smith, now you don't have to worry about Deebo Samuel's hamstring ever again. Ever. And anything Deebo Samuel gives you is gravy. That's kind of where I want to be with Deebo. I don't trust his hamstring. He always looks like he's 10 pounds overweight. Sorry, Deebo. You look like a running back. Brandon Ayuk looks cut. Brandon Ayuk's probably 6% body fat. I'm thinking Deebo's 12. So I don't trust that hamstring. Give me Devontae Smith if we're talking a wide receiver. Otherwise, stick with Richie James Jr.